Yo.
Didn't
Good look.
expect you to come down.
What?
Patrick, come down on me. Holy shit, Carson Blank.
Oh, I did blank.
Hell yeah, big time.
That's weird.
I'm glad Waylon decided to join us instead of keep working on his shit box.
Man, that bitch stopped.
Yeah.
Man,
Trust me, I was trying to see if the Chastain move worked earlier.
oh,
Nope.
that's on the broadcast. Mute the Discord.
Hey, do y'all want me to turn off my grip hacks or what?
Yeah, that'd be preferred.
What's not? Yes.
Get momentum out of the corner. Your speed's coming on the straightaway. It's not coming in the corner. Hey, do y'all want me to slower in the corner the better.
Yeah, that'd be preferred.
What's not? Yes.
Get momentum out of the corner.
Hey, just don't worry about it, cause if you cut us off now and you forget to do it later, then you ain't gonna hear us on the broadcast whenever you do the interviews later.
Get momentum out of the corner.
Hey, just don't worry about it, cause if you cut us off now and you forget to do it later, then you ain't gonna hear us on the broadcast whenever you do the interviews later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're here back for another broadcast here in Down South Racing League. See Aaron Nelson saying, let's get some good practice qualifying in so we can watch this here race. Hopefully, we'll see some people put down some pretty good laps. We'll just have to see. When they go down closer towards the track and look at the flags down, look at some of these cars coming by. Just show the laps on the side right there. You see Hardee's on saying, let's go, baby. Dalton Creech, obviously, with a bad fast time. He's back this week, and he's better than ever. Obviously, he's going to go ahead and set quick times. We only got 5 minutes remaining in this practice session, but don't count out Dustin Hardee. He's right there with him, and he's wanting to turn some fast lap. Carson Klinghoffer, Jacob Carter, Patrick McPeak, all these guys there are bad fast week in and week out. Irwindale is definitely one of those tracks. It's a top lane track, but you know how you can try to run that bottom side, so we'll just have to see how that plays out. They're running right by that wall. Focus on both of these two that are running around together. Yeah, definitely carrying some speed. 3 minutes remaining. Do a couple little interviews. Dalton Creech is on track, so we'll pull in Carson Klinghoffer. He finished second last week in the late model stock race. We'll talk to him. Carson's wailing. You got a copy. Alrighty, man. Well, you're back again for another week of racing. How are you feeling about your chances tonight?
Honestly, I feel like the chances of getting a top 3 are pretty solid. Main goal is just to save tires and not bounce the right front off the wall. And then I think if we do that, then we got a guaranteed top 3.
Alrighty, you're definitely one of the faster guys that runs here. Along with a couple of your teammates, obviously Patrick McPeak, another one of those fast drivers. I mean, how do y'all feel about maybe trying to snooker one away from Dalton Creech, who's sitting at the top of the board?
I mean, that's always the motive, to be faster than everyone, so that's probably what I'm gonna try and do. Maybe eventually, I don't know what his strategy is, maybe he'll run into tires or pull away and then start saving tires, so he tries to have a little bit of a gap. But saying with a smaller field right now, I highly doubt that there's going to be opportunities for cautions to get new tires. So it's just going to be sit around and save your tires and get the best finish.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck tonight. Hopefully you can try to get a win, and hopefully we can talk to you after the race.
Yeah, buddy. I'll see you then. maybe
Alrighty.
in the podium.
Alrighty, man. Good luck.
All right, thank you very much.
Alrighty, Dalton Creech is off the track, so we're gonna bring him and talk with him. Hey, Dalton Swain, you got a copy?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Alrighty, man. Sitting at the top of the board right now, man. How are you feeling going into qualifying?
You know, I wake up each morning, piss excellent. You know, I'm just ready for the race. You know, missed last week. Ready to get back in the swing of things. Got some drama out of the league this week. So I'm excited to run with a good group of guys, even low car. I don't even care. Us admin have said from the get-go, we'd rather run with 5 good dudes than 15 guys who just drive over each other. So I'm excited for tonight. Got some makeup to do for missing last week's race, but track feels good, car feels good. Top side's definitely going to be the groove. It's gonna be all about who can get the car down in the get the car off the corner. If you can get the car off the corner, you should be pretty good. Other than that, just kind of keeping the tires underneath you. These Argo cars got a ton of power, so being able to accelerate off the corner without getting super loose is going to be a big deal.
Yeah, I could definitely tell from practice y'all were ripping that top side, but y'all are getting into qualifying. So good luck on your qualifying, and hopefully you can pull away with a win tonight.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a good chance I can talk to you at the end of the race. So let's hope we can do that.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. But good luck during this qualifying and during this race.
All right, brother. You too.
Alrighty, see Dalton Creech, Patrick McPeak. These guys going out to set quick time. See who can put on top. Jacob Carter, Patrick McPeak, Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech, all on track right now. We're gonna focus on this guy though. Set quick time in practice. Can he come back and do the same thing during qualifying? He gets it. Doesn't get too close to the top, but lets it drift up when he comes off. Definitely carrying the speed. Dalton Creech going to go ahead and run second quickest, but Jacob Carter with an 18.45 going to go ahead and grab the pole for now. Dustin Hardee going to get third. Can Dalton Creech pick it up on the second lap? He's only able to pick it up to an 18.50, so Jacob Carter is your pole sitter right now. Track seemed to have changed, and it changed for the better for Jacob Carter, who's going to go ahead and sit it on the pole. You're looking at your lineup there on the left. That is a dramatic change from what we've seen. Alrighty, 2 minutes remaining here in this session. I'll be alone in the booth tonight. Don't have anyone with me tonight, so maybe a couple little quiet spells here and there. Getting down to a minute remaining till we get on the track. Definitely going to be some fun. There we go. As you see, it 125 laps to go. See him rolling off. Jacob Carter is your leader tonight. He's gonna be your pole sitter for this race. Right there, Jacob Carter, Dalton Creech on his outside with Carson Klingoff. We're gonna get that third spot with Dustin Hardee to his outside. Patrick McPeak rounding out the field. A little bit smaller field tonight, but still going to be a good show. All these guys are going to go for that same real estate. And make sure to stay tuned. We might be playing a little bit of payday after this race, so just stick around and stay tuned. You can watch me and some of these guys from this Down South Racing League. I'll play maybe a little bit of payday or something else. Just having a good time. We're going to try to get more into doing stuff more for you guys just to watch. But here they come to take the green flag. Jacob Carter coming around. Here they come. Green flag in the air. Jacob Carter takes off. Dalton Creech to his outside. Who's going to have the run? Getting down into one. We'll see. All those guys battling, jockeying around for that position. Jacob Carter's going to drive it in real low, not able to get to the top side like everybody else, stuck on the bottom. Don't want to be down there too long. They'll be worried about burning the tires up. Dalton Creech is going to go ahead and take an early lead, but look at who it is. His teammate knocking on the door. He's wanting to get that position away. Tell he's definitely trying all he can to get up there and catch him. Not able to just yet. But they might want to look at that mirrors. Carson Klingelhofer. He's in that third position. So he's definitely one to look out for. He's definitely got a bad, fast car. Definitely got something to compete with. All these guys running pretty close together. It hasn't gotten real spread out yet, so we'll just have to see how it looks here in a few laps. Dalton Creech still holding that lead. Dustin Hardee is not far behind. He seems to maybe have a little bit more corner speed. Dalton Creech definitely has that drive off. All early on, these guys use the bumper. I mean, if you're faster, you use the bumper, try to get around it, or you just hang out for now. We'll just have to see, but this guy right here, Patrick McPeak, looks like he's closing the gap, wanting to catch up to these guys, so we'll just have to see what he can do. Jacob Carter, pole sitter, maybe falling back just to save a little bit of tire. We'll just have to see, but it's top three. under a blanket right now. Carson Klinghoffer just waiting in the wings. Here, one of them tapping the wall might have been Carson. See, Carson is definitely running a little bit of a different line than the rest of these guys. We'd go on board with him. And he's definitely running a lot higher line than these guys, getting it basically right by that wall. Easing it up off the corner, back down into 1 and 2. See, he holds it a lot higher than these guys. He gets a better run off and gets a better drive in. He definitely gains on these guys getting into the corner. For anybody that is watching, drop your race winner prediction down in the chat. Tell me who you think is going to come away with the win tonight. See Carson Klinghoffer getting to the wall there a little bit. Do you have any of these three? Do you think Patrick McPeak or Jacob Carter can make up the gap and take the win away from one of these guys? We'll just have to see. A bunch of good looking cars. See Jacob Carter in that white. I'm not too sure what it says on the side of that car. Patrick McPeak, Grizzly Steel Structures. See Nelson Roofing on the side of that car. They dealt some designs on the backside of it too. KW9. Both of these guys are here. It's basically a 2v2 between these two. You got the two KW9 drivers in 3rd and 4th, and the Dark Horse drivers in 1st and 2nd. Aaron Nelson's saying, I think I'm going to win the race tonight. Dalton Creed's creating a little bit of a gap. Ooh, maybe got into that wall just a little bit. Dustin Hardee was able to close that gap quite a bit right there. Not too sure if he got into the wall right there. All I know is Dustin Hardee, he closed that gap up quick. Maybe trying a different strategy, maybe just didn't work for him. Right now, it's kind of a single file train right now. These guys just kind of running around. Maybe just saving tires, just waiting for the perfect opportunity. We'll just have to see. Dustin Hardee still trying that low line. Carson Klinghoffer trying to work his way around him. Carson, he turns it down to the bottom. Drives it in deep, maybe trying to get a little bit of a run. Tries the slide job, not able to. Carson Klinghoffer, only 16 years old this driver is. Runs a lot of dirt. So he's definitely got the experience of handling these cars sideways. Doesn't run the ARCA cars on dirt. Definitely runs a little bit of a different dirt stuff. Patrick McPeak, though, he's mainly stays on asphalt. He does run dirt. Dustin Hardee, another one of those guys, he can kind of run in anything. But Dalton Creech, it looks like he's mastered these ARCA cars. He can always find his way out front. He's also mastered the late model stock. How much green lap racing can we get tonight? We might run it green to green, honestly. Might run it all the way through the way it's looking now. Nobody really trying anything. Jacob Carter, he's already closed the gap up to Patrick McPeak. These two jockeying for position, but look at this battle also right here. The 21 and the 8 car. Both these guys driving hard for that position. Carson Klinghoffer tried everything he can. doesn't want to drive it in there too hard. Didn't want to make contact right there. Both these guys battling hard for that position. Carson Klinghoffer wanting to work his way around this number 8 car. Aaron Nelson saying, I bet there ain't a halfway caution. Probably not. I don't think they run halfway cautions in this league. So 45 laps complete. That means there's 100 laps to go in this race. So still a long way to go, but these laps will tick off quicker than what you think. We're only 7 minutes into the race, almost 8 minutes, and we already got less than 100 laps to go. So these laps are definitely ticking off quick. Carson Klinghoffer trying that inside line again. Doesn't drive it as low, actually kind of runs it still close by the top side, maybe trying to use that bottom. Try to see if he can find some grip down there. Was not able to, but still keeps it to the inside of Dustin Hardee. Tries it again. Oh, they almost make contact. He almost slid up into him. So some side-by-side racing, definitely exciting. Oh, a little bit of contact. I think the first caution will be because of a spin out also too, Aaron. One of these guys maybe just gets to the gas a little too hard. Might be because of this wreck right here. These guys running it hard for this position. They are both wanting the second position. Oh! And there's your first caution of the night right there. Carson and Dustin, both of those guys definitely jockeying for position. Man, what a wreck right there. We're going to go back and take a look. Down into the corner. We've seen it live. Get a slow motion look at it. See Carson, he just gets a little sideways. Maybe gets on the gas a little too hard and then just nowhere for Dustin Hardee to go. And then hard contact for that left front. Almost takes the camera out. You see, ducks away. Good job by the camera crew to capture this. Maybe just some body damage. Maybe he didn't hit the wall too hard. Just had to see. Carson Klinghoffer going to go ahead and bring it down pit road. Dalton Creech still your leader, but that's going to move Jacob Carter up to the second position with Patrick McPeak in the third position. Aaron Nelson saying I was wrong, but close. You were close. Not really a spin out, but definitely a little bit of a mishap. Carson Klinghoffer going to sit on pit road and try to get that car fixed up. Doesn't want to use that fast repair. I believe they do get one fast repair. Definitely not wanting to use it up. Not quite able to get the damage fixed, I don't think. You still see the right front damage on there. Not too sure if he got tires at all. They're lined up, getting ready to roll. Carson catch him. We'll just have to see. There's a Kyle Bushwick around the outside. Here they come back to the green flag. Creech, Jacob Carter going to go ahead and take advantage. Oh, you see Patrick McPeak. Dalton Creech, Jacob Carter, Patrick McPeak, all three of these cars battling hard now for the lead. Jacob Carter was your quick time But he's definitely showing the speed now. Maybe save those tires, now want to take advantage. Doing all he can. Dustin Hardee trying to work his way to the inside of Patrick McPeak. Carson, he's going to try the outside this time. Able to work his way around Dustin Hardee. He's able to get some momentum. Not quite able to clear. Oh, tags the wall just a little bit. These guys battling hard. Jacob Carter, Patrick McPeak. These guys all getting single file, kind of spread out just a little bit. These guys definitely running hard. Patrick maybe tagged the wall there just a little bit, not too much. That beautiful orange 69 car. Dalton Creech running another beautiful car. Got the flames and everything down the side of that. Burnish Performance on the side. DC Designs on the hood of that one, but Hardee Designs. This guy right here, he makes some awesome schemes. He's running one of his own schemes. Actually, the sponsor for this league. Shout out to Hardee Designs for sponsoring the league. Carson's still able to hold Dustin at bay. Look at this battle right here. It is definitely heating up. See, Dalton Creech and Jacob Carter. Look who's closing the gap. Finally, Patrick McPeak. Instead of going backwards, he's now jumping forwards. He's definitely got, I believe, one of the faster cars on the track right now. Just had to see. Jacob Carter and Patrick McPeak. Kind of you see it kind of back and forth between these two. Patrick McPeak was faster that last time by. See from the leader to Carter. Carter showed the advantage on that one both times last time by. Creech is going to take the advantage that time. Carter definitely showing speed tonight. Dalton Creech doing everything he can to hold him at bay, but he's definitely closing the gap. Patrick McPeak is losing a little bit of gap. These two right here losing the gap to the top three. Patrick McPeak, he's kind of back and forth right now. He's reeling them in and he kind of loses on them. Maybe just trying to save tires. Doesn't want to run too hard right now. See, they're all moving up lane more and more, moving up the lane, moving up closer to that wall. Dalton Creech tags that wall just a little bit, but that little bit matters a whole lot when Jacob Carter's right there to take advantage. We'll go on board with Jacob Carter. Definitely doing all he can. Aaron L's saying it seems like that middle group ain't good enough for these cars to run top line all day. I completely agree with you. None of these guys see Jacob Carter. He tried to run that middle line. It's as soon as he did, that car immediately jumped out on him. See, he runs by the top, no wheel spin out of the car, no sideways. Just not getting that car sideways at all. This guy definitely wanting to stick by this wall, but you see Jacob, he is wheeling this car with everything he can. This battle is definitely heating up for these guys. Does he win it from the pole? We'll just have to see. We all know he set quick time. Does he have the speed to keep up? Dalton Creech has not been able to drive away from Jacob Carter. This guy right here, he's definitely a really fast guy. Don't want to burn his stuff up too quick though. Approaching almost halfway during this race now. Lap 63 will be our halfway point. We are approaching the halfway point of this race, so I think after the halfway point, you'll see a lot of these guys putting the pressure on and definitely driving these cars a lot harder. Wanting to make it up in that second half. Dalton Creech is definitely driving hard, wanting to create a gap, but he's wanting to get away. These two have driven away from Patrick McPeak. Carson Klinghoffer, he's actually gaining on Patrick McPeak. Carson Klinghoffer, actually, I'm looking at my timer over here. He's running the fastest laps on track right now, so this car is not really showing any fall off just yet. Definitely running some really, really good laps right now. Stayed pretty consistent this time, so maybe saving the tires a little bit, but also able to push the car a little bit harder than the rest of these guys. We'll just have to see. There. Next time by will be our halfway point. Jacob Carter, he has closed that gap. He's putting the pressure on this 36 car. Dalton Creech is probably looking in that mirror a little worried. Because I mean, Jacob Carter, he has come out of nowhere and he has just closed that gap up. Jacob Carter running a little bit of a higher line than Dalton Creech, so Dalton trying to drive away, but Jacob was able to hold him at bay, able to keep it right there with him. Jacob Carter gets a win, it'd definitely be one that throws his hat in the ring to kind of shake things up for these guys. Patrick McPeak, Carson Klinghoffer, both of these guys battling hard, but a big bit of a gap to these guys. About a half a corner to about 3/4 of a corner of a gap. So can they close the gap? We'll just have to see if they're able to. A 3-second gap between these two and the rest of the field right now. See right there, Jacob Carter almost climbed the wall. Did a right front, it jumped up off the wall. So Irwindale, definitely one of those tracks you can climb the wall. I've seen been in a few races here and watched a few races here. Irwindale, definitely easy to climb this wall because of the way the banking, the walls were shaped. So don't want to get too close to that wall and end up turning this car over. And Jacob Carter, he's definitely putting on a show right now for the fans. For anybody watching at home, I mean, look at this show right here. Oh, Dalton Creech really loose right there. Jacob Carter going to go ahead and take advantage. Oh, he closes up the gap. Doesn't want to get into him. Gets on the brakes just a little bit. Definitely not letting the pressure up. Keeping his foot in the gas. Definitely riding right on that bumper. Putting the pressure on. Ernell said he's gonna bust his tail. He just might. Oh, gets to the. Oh, wants to get to the inside. Backs off though. Doesn't want to dump him. Oh, wants to give him just a little bit of a shot. Let him know he's there. This is definitely a show right here. Look at these two going at it. Oh, Jacob Carter, he's putting the pressure on. Maybe playing a little bit of a mind game here with Dustin. Oh, gives him a shot right there. He gave Dalton Creech a shot, letting him know, hey, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get past you, buddy. Let's roll. And then Dalton Creech still rolling that top side, not letting us go. Jacob Carter need to have a lot better center speed than Dalton Creech. He threw the center, he's able to roll up to the bumper of him. Jacob Carter backing off just a little bit to give him a little bit of room. See Jacob get a little loose right there. Jacob maybe having a little bit better tires. Oh, he gives Dalton Creech a good shot right there. He's definitely letting him know that he's ready to roll, ready to get by him. How well Dalton Creech takes it, I'm not too sure. About 50 or about gotta do my math there. I think only about 50 laps to go. Less than 50 now. 78 laps in. Coming up on about 45 laps to go. These two right here definitely creating a bit of a gap, but these two back here, Patrick Peak, he's actually closed that gap. There's about a 3.5 second lead. He's actually closed the gap up to about 2.5 seconds. So he's definitely saved the tire and is definitely closing up after these guys battling it out. Dustin Hardee's closing up the Carson Klingelhofer. Patrick Peak is in contention right now. Is I believe one of the fastest cars on the track right now. He actually is. He is the fastest car on the track. If you're watching, tell your friends and family to join in and watch the show right here. These two definitely putting on a show. Oh, Jacob Carter gives him another shot, almost pushes him into the wall. Is he going to go ahead and try to look low, but not able to get there? This battle is definitely heating up. Jacob Carter, Dalton Creech, both of these guys going hard at it, but look in the Lee see right there in the back, that 69 car. He's the fastest car on the track, running some of the fastest laps, and he's gaining on these two right here. Look at that, side by side for the lead. Jacob Carter is going to drive it in deep. Is he able to slide up in front of him? Dalton Creech is going to go ahead with the slide up, or with the crossover. Jacob Carter probably not going to like that too much. He's going to try to drive it in there. Gets to his inside once again. Gets a better drive off. Doesn't drive it in as deep. Doesn't want to let Dalton Creech get that crossover. He's able to drive it off the high side. Does he keep the momentum? He does not. Oh, they're running side by side. We've seen what happened earlier when these guys ran side by side, but who has to run? Oh, they keep it straight. Jacob Carter probably not going to appreciate that, but look who that allowed to close up the gap. It's the 69. Jacob Carter probably not going to play too nice now that this third car has closed up the gap with Patrick McPeak. Patrick probably might be able to steal this win away. What happens here? Patrick Creek tagging the wall. Oh, Jacob Carter tagging the wall just a little bit. Oh, Dalton Creech in the wall just a little bit. Patrick McPeak to the bottom side of Jacob Carter. Backs off a little bit, doesn't want to create a wreck. Both of these guys right here probably burned up their tires during that battle right there. They're both definitely getting sideways, getting into each other. Jacob Carter still not letting Dalton Creech get away, wanting to get back to him. Like I said, still probably not happy about the contact earlier. Let's have to see what happens once he gets to him. He's there now. He closes up the gap. Oh, Dalton Creech gets on the go pedal and creates a little bit of a gap, but Jacob Carter's going to go ahead and close that gap back up, getting into the corner. Under a blanket now, approaching 25 to go. Patrick McPeak though, he just seems to just be waiting, biding his time. Patrick McPeak running probably the most consistent time so far right now. Staying in the 1930s, is two in front of him, kind of bouncing back and forth. Patrick McPeak, he's actually able to close up the gap and keep the momentum coming off the corner while not getting too close to that wall. I'm not too sure what just happened to I'm not too sure what just happened right there. Dalton Creech and Jacob Carter. Not too sure what happened to these two. Patrick McPeak is your leader now. He's got a 3-second lead right now. I see Aaron Nelson, who is the race control for these guys. It says Dalton Creech was DQ'd for too much contact. You see James Santich saying, let's go, Patrick. Patrick, you got some fans watching, buddy. Will this mother to the win? You've only got about 25 laps to go, buddy. Patrick doing everything he can to keep this car out front. James Santich saying, call Grizzly Steel with all your building needs. Should be a big win for this group, the KW9 group. These guys definitely in contention to win every week in and week out. They're always running in the top 3, in the top 5. Dark Horse Motorsports, though, they've always had the better luck on their side. Tabitha Allen saying, go, baby, go. Still rolling that high side. He's not let up yet. Still creating a bit of a gap. I'm showing out, as you can probably see at the top, 4 seconds, and that gap is still growing. Patrick McPeak running the race of his life. Aaron Nelson saying it was a DQ on both ends. You see Leslie McPeak saying, come on, Patrick, you can do it. All these people cheering him on. They are wanting to see their driver win. And he is definitely in the best seat right now to win the race. I believe now he's got so much of a gap, he can kind of back off right now. Doesn't want to burn his stuff up too much right here. Just want to just kind of ride it out now. 22 laps to go. Carson Klinghoffer in that second position. Dustin Hardee in that third position, just kind of riding it out. These three don't have to worry about giving up a top 3. The only 3 left on the track, so Dustin Hardee maybe trying to hunt down Carson Klinghoffer, wanting to get that second position away. Carson wanting to keep that second position. Coming around to less than 20 to go now. Laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get up on your feet for the 69 car. He is just driving away with this thing. 17 laps to go. And he has got the drive. See these two right here, Carson Klinghoffer, Dustin Hardee. But these guys driving hard, trying to make up the gap. But I think Patrick Peak's got too much of a gap as he's opened it up to over a 4-second lead now. He is just driving away with this thing. Coming around 15 laps to go. Patrick McPeak, he is just putting on a show for these fans tonight. I mean, he's just drove away with this thing. Carson Klinghoffer was one of the faster guys from this race. He's not able to get up there. I don't think he's got enough time. Almost a 5-second lead that this guy right here, Patrick Peak, has on the rest of the field. 12 laps to go. No, absolutely no pressure out behind from this guy. See Aaron Nelson saying, hell yeah, Pat. I'll tell you, this guy, he's always been in contention to win it. Just always had the worst luck. Finally got a top 3 last weekend. Said he felt like his luck was turning around, and it is looking like it right now. When he comes around next time by, will be 10 more laps to go. We're going to keep it positive over here. Everybody has their own opinion. Not too sure what happened on that end. But we're just going to continue on. 9 laps to go for the 69 car. Oh, Carson Klinghoffer hitting that wall once again. Doesn't want to hit it too much. This number 8 car is going to try to hunt him down and wants to get this lead from him. He's got a 3-second gap though. Patrick McPeak, man, coming around to 6 laps to go. Patrick McPeak, 5 laps to go for this guy. He's definitely putting on a clinic tonight. Three laps to go for Patrick McPeak. Two laps to go for Patrick McPeak. Carson Klinghoffer, Dustin Hardee, all these guys right here. White flag in the air for the 69 car. Bring it around, Patrick. 2 more corners to go for you, buddy. Here he comes out of turn 4. Patrick McPeak, stand up and clap your hands, fans. Patrick McPeak has finally done it. There you go, Patrick. How about that? I'm feeling excited for him too. Jade Sanchez saying, let's go, Patrick. What a drive by this guy. Burn it down, buddy. See Carson Klinghoffer having a little bit of fun back there. But Patrick McPeak gonna go ahead and burn this puppy down. Gonna go ahead and do a victory lap. A little bit of a Polish victory lap. James Sanchez saying congrats on the win. Definitely a huge one for this group, and definitely a huge one for Patrick McPeak himself. Did everything he can. See Leslie McPeak saying, yay, that's my boy, love you. So definitely a lot of love shown to the 69 car, who definitely put on a clinic tonight, did all he could. There he goes, burning it down. Burn it down to the ground, buddy. You deserve it tonight. He did everything right tonight, and it paid off for him. Go ahead and you can definitely tell he is excited. See right there, but we're gonna go ahead and start with our top 3 finishers tonight. Dustin Hardee finishing in that 3rd position. We're gonna go ahead and bring him in here and talk with him. Hey, Dustin Swalen, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. A 3rd place finish, not where you wanted to be. You ran up front for so much of this race. I mean, you did such a phenomenal job. I mean, walk me through the race. Walk me through everything.
Yeah. Had a fast car. You just can't pass here. And Carson just got loose under me, and we slammed him in the wall and had wheel damage after that. I probably should have went in the pits then, knowing that we wasn't getting cautions like that. I should have went ahead and went in the pits, got fixed, and got tires right then. But it is what it is. Ended up 3rd because I can't even remember his name, but Jacob Carter beat down Dalton's back bumper and kept giving him incident counts until they both got DQ'd, and then cried about it. But it is what it is. Like we said before, he talking about in the broadcast, we kicked him for him being too fast. We didn't kick him for being too fast. We kicked him for being dirty, and we haven't kicked anybody out for just being too fast. If that was the case, Dalton would be gone. But it is what it is. Dalton should have won this one. Good job to Patrick, and but it is what it is. Like I said.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on the 3rd place finish, man. But before I let you go, are there any sponsors, any friends or family out there you want to thank?
Yeah, for first off, the haters, love them. But me with Hardee Designs, if you need a awesome paint, hit me up at Hardee Designs. We'll get you hooked up. Um, Second off, Dalton with DC Designs wouldn't be as fast as I am without him. He's always pushing me to get faster, and I mean, it shows from last season to this season, and everybody that showed up tonight shows that y'all actually care and want to be here. And you for doing the broadcast, man. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. I love doing this, man. I love doing it for you guys. Y'all are such an amazing group. Hopefully we can have just an exciting race on Wednesday. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the 2nd place finish, man. Congratulations and good luck on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Alrighty, time to bring in our 2nd place finisher, Carson Klingelhofer. 16-year-old race car driver. Let's go ahead and bring him in here and talk with him. Oh, there we go. Carson as well. You got a copy?
Yeah, buddy.
Alrighty, man. 2nd place finish. Not where you wanted to be. Got into some early trouble, man. Got into the wall and everything like that. Not how you wanted the race to go, but just walk me through the race and walk me through how the car felt.
Mainly just run the top, and pretty much you have that position. That's pretty much how it was, and that's how it finished. The only pass I think that actually did happen without someone spinning out, or that was the race between Dalton and I don't even know who the other dude was. I'm gonna be honest. But I tried to pass Dustin and lost talent, or well, mainly lost grip, then lost talent, and spun it out on accident. So that's just on me, and I do apologize to him about that. But other than that, I mean, the race after that, I was hoping to get a caution and fix the rest of my damage, but that never came around. And then running the top, I feel like I wore out the rear tires more than I wore out the front. So I was trying to wear out the front, so it has like more of an even stretch into them. But that didn't work, and pretty much just at that point, I was just at the moment ride around and see what happens. And well, Dalton and I don't even know who that dude is again. They got DQ'd for too many incident points because apparently some people can't pass cleanly, but that is what that is. And I'm bummed out for Dalton. I'm bummed out for Dustin. Happy for Patrick and happy for me. I'm still looking for that win though, and always will be looking for that win.
Yeah, you're definitely in contention week in and week out. You're one of the front runner guys. But man, before I let you go, are there any sponsors, any friends or family out there you want to thank?
Yeah, Nelson Roofing, Nelson Designs, and then Megawatt Electric. Huge shout out to them. Big shout out to the team KW9 with the 1-2 finish. We only had 2 drivers show up. We usually have 3, but I'm assuming the other one couldn't make it because they have more important things to do. So hopefully sooner or later we'll get a 1-2-3 and just later then figure it out and get it done.
Yes, sir, for sure. Man, congratulations on the second place finish, man. And hopefully on Wednesday we can be back here and you can be in victory lane.
Hopefully.
Alrighty, man. Well, you have yourself a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Look at that car right there. You all know what time it is. It is time to talk to your race winner, Patrick McPeak. He has been in contention week in, week out. Always had the worst of luck. Got a third place finish. Said his luck was turning around. We'll just have to see. Patrick and Swalen, you got a copy. You got a copy?
Yeah, man, you got a copy. Come on.
Okay. I was making sure, man. Man, congratulations on the win. This has definitely got to be huge for you. I mean, you've been in contention week in and week out. Just always been there. Just haven't had the best of luck. You got a third place finish. And like you said last week, you felt like your luck was turning around, man. How does it feel to finally be in victory lane?
It feels good, but it doesn't really feel. It doesn't feel like the way I want it to feel right now because I feel like the win was kind of handed to me with the situation with Jacob and Dalton, and I feel like that's just absolutely ridiculous on how the incident point system's working right now on have that win pretty much given to me because of their DQs, and I don't feel like this is a win that I really deserve, but a win's a win, so we got to walk with it. And got the points lead now. We're going to use it as an advantage.
Yeah, there you go. Definitely try to use that as your points advantage. But I mean, how did the track feel? How did the car feel tonight?
Car felt absolutely amazing. Car kind of got loose. I want to say about lap 70, the car started getting a little bit slick, but but I want to say about lap 80, kind of started not trying to run it as hard, just trying to get the car to stay underneath me. And tires cooled off some, and then I just started giving everything I got for 20 laps to go. And but other than that, this 69 Ford Mustang is actually really quick today.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a good looking car. You were able to run that top a lot better. But before I let you go, man, are there any sponsors, any friends or family out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Logan Sanchez from Grizzly Steel Structures for being our main sponsor for this race, and Bryson Witherspoon from Pink Mermaid. Got to thank you from Nelson Roofing and Nelson Designs, and also want to thank KW9 Racing for giving me the opportunity to run with the team and to get to where we're at and getting this win for us. And also want to thank Carson Klingelhofer. He actually helped me out with the setup to get us that pretty much get us 1 and 2 tonight. And also want to thank my mom and dad for being my biggest supporters here. And also want to thank Love of My Life, Tabby, because I know she's here. She's actually here at the house right now watching the race with my mom in the living room. So we're about to go in there and celebrate.
Well, there you go. Definitely one to celebrate. Don't celebrate too hard though. You know what I mean. But definitely have fun. But congratulations on the win. Definitely big congratulations for me. I've watched you week in and week out be in contention. So I'm definitely giving a huge shout out to you and a huge congratulations to you. Hopefully Wednesday we can be right back here and you can be doing the same thing again. And you can be right back in victory lane.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. And
Oh.
thank you for putting this on.
Hey, no problem. I love doing it. Love doing it for you guys, especially for you competitors. So definitely be seeing you on Wednesday and congratulations.
Yep. I'll see you, man.
All righty, man. Have yourself a good night.
You too.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. One thing I do ask of you guys, man. I mean, I see it happening over there in the chat. If you do have a problem, please do not bring it to my YouTube chat. I mean, I understand there are issues on the track and everything like that, but this is not something that needs to be brought to YouTube for these fans. I put this on for the fans to watch and for your friends and family and stuff like that to watch. So all I do ask is that y'all don't bring this to my YouTube chat. I understand that there are problems. But all I ask is that this does not be brought to the YouTube chat for the sake of all the people watching at home. Not to ruin the moment during the racing and everything like that. I understand that there are issues. There's a little bit of an issue tonight. Hardee Design said, "Sorry, hey, you're completely okay. I understand the situation. There was a little bit of a situation tonight. But I mean, I want to give a huge congratulations to the top three, and just a huge shout out to Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech. They do an amazing job running this league. They want nothing but clean drivers, and that's what they always bring it week in and week out. They provide the best racing. So if y'all are interested in joining for their next season, definitely hit one of those guys up. Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech. Those guys definitely do an amazing job week in and week out, doing what they can. But I think that's all I've got tonight. But like I said, huge congratulations to Patrick McPeak. He finally got himself a win. And I will talk to y'all on the next one. Make sure to subscribe if y'all want to keep up with the videos and everything like that and all the stuff that we do. But yeah, that's it for me from Team 9 Racing TV. I think that's going to be it for the night. Definitely a wild night. I'll see you guys later.